we know the filtering in NLP called distortions.
Yes.
Now, this is pretty bad for somebody who really want to make connections or engagements with anybody, because you're gonna pick one element of that person, how they dress, how they,
Yeah.
their facial expressions, the way they move, because I don't believe that we like that person or dislike the person because of them. It's just because the distortion that we have about them, probably they remind us of maybe somebody else, right?
Hmm.
That we dislike in the past, maybe. So it's kind of a prejudice. It's kind of assumptions that we make about just about anybody. So I
Hmm.
have 3 steps. I have for those who want to learn this strategy. I have this simple, practical steps that can help the first timers in order to just create this internal state. So the step number one, this is because when you meet somebody first time, they haven't spoken to you, you haven't spoken to them. This is just genuinely you doing a lot of internal dialogues inside your heads about these persons.
Yes.
So yeah, so this is the trick. This is the one that I learned from the lady. The internal dialogues inside your head, you got to control it. You got to consciously just talk to yourself, using certain words that actually stimulate that curiosity. Now for me it helps a lot if you say things like, I like you, I would like to know more about you, I'm
But I
interested
don't
in
like
you.
this person.
Yeah, there you go. That's internal dialogue again. Because for those NLP first timers, um well, again, meeting the first learners about NLP, they think that those internal dialogues just pops up. They couldn't
Yeah.
control it. They couldn't
Uh-huh.
control
And
it.
they don't.
I know they don't. That's why, because they know that they cannot control it. They don't
Yeah.
control it. So after you say these things, of course, you come and you shake their hands, and probably if you do some presentations, right now you do like openings. You try to speak like openings. Now I always this is the three major things that I'm put in this strategy that can help you in the second phase, in the second steps. Is your eyes. Of course, if you want, this is one-on-one, it's easier for you to keep this eye contact. Now that I want to know more about you, the eye contact is just about you, and the rest of the world would be blurred. The rest of the world would be just the background. This is you, only you. That's eye contact. Now, and the second part is the chess. Now, this is personal strategy that I've been using for years. I share this with everybody. This is a bit like a different strategy using the body, the chess. Now, what do you do with the chess? I always find it helpful if you want to focus on something. You put your chest up a little bit. It's like you put some sort of a muscle up in the chest a little bit. It's like you stand up. Probably you're sitting just a little bit much more, in line with your heads. It's like, put your chest a little bit firm. Now
Puff your
after
chest
that,
out.
yeah, it's powerful state. Put you in a
Hmm.
powerful state, and then your head's a little bit forward. That's it. Eyes to them, your chest a little bit buffed, and then your head is actually leaning forward a little bit. Once they tell stories, now I have a recommendations. Now, how to keep this report going? It's not totally off, because right now, once you look at them, you'll now be interested in their stories. Now, I found it always helped to play a very short movies, following their story.
Yes.
So it's not your own movie, it's the movie you runs based on their stories, based on their stories. So you get into their now you get into their stories. You bring yourself into their world. So that's why once you get into their movies, you're asking much more interesting and relatable questions about
Yeah.
themselves. And
Yeah.
this for me is always help. Rather than to play your own movie about how to close, about how they're gonna agree with you, you go on and play their stories inside your head in form of the movie. So this again helps you in a lot of ways, especially know what to ask next.
Wasn't that absolutely fantastic? I'm sure that you found a lot of information in this very short video you just saw, maybe like 4 or 5, 6 minutes, however long it was. But that is not all. You can have access to the entire presentation of this amazing speaker, plus 40 more other presentations and speakers, and you can have access for life. You can have access to the video recording, to the audio recording, to the swipe files, to the transcripts, to all of the bonuses and the special gifts that all of the speakers and presenters and also the organizers are offering in the Premium Pass package. So if you like this, if you want more, make sure to sign up below for the Premium Pass and have lifetime access to everything. I am sure it'll be one of the best investments you've ever made in your life, in yourself, in your practice, in your health, and also with working with clients. So go ahead, click on the button below, sign up for the Premium Pass, and we'll see you on the other side.